No need for introductions or waiting around. Let's go.
Yes.
I'm not mad at you. Whoa. Like Joker or Skull. You wiped the Justice.
Huh?
Whoa.
Some kind of card?
Justice.
Wait, that's...
Phantom thieves? Is that actually real?
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, looks like we're live.
So, I just talk.
You're on, man. Just say it.
Okay. Are you listening, Konoe? Toying with innocent lives, slandering us. You've been busy, but so have we. Now it's payback time. You're not. Here we come.
To the villain who thinks he's a hero, Akira Konoe. You stole the desires of countless people.
And tonight, we're making them, taking them...
You had one line!
I meant to say that, baking them, like in an oven.
Seriously?
It's a fact.
Okay.
Impossible.
It's so impossible. How could they escape my perfect trap?
To the criminal tyrant masquerading as a hero, Sir Akira Konoe. All subsequent references...
Who's Konoe then?
Party A has wronged multiple innocents by flaunting a false sense of justice and shifting the blame for the murder of one of his employees. On top of that, Party A is also guilty of wrongfully imprisoning a group of minors. Therefore, in addition to putting out a formal warrant of arrest for Party A's crimes, tonight the Phantom Thieves will commit some larceny of their own and take back every desire you've stolen? Is this some kind of joke?
Emma, what the hell is going on? I thought we trapped them in the jail.
Unable to answer. Please ask a different question.
Don't give me that, Emma! I'm your master! Now answer me, damn it!
Unable to answer. Please ask a different question. Unable to answer.
God damn it! You think you can change my heart? Wretched little urchins! I won't be defeated so easily. Taking back the desires. You think you can steal from me?
Look less like a Sentai hero, more like a Sentai overlord.
People have been praying for. The Phantom Thieves are the evil that stands in the way of that. Come then, let's see who changes who.
The same person? Yeah, the same
Konoe's
person.
probably losing it right now.
Yeah,
Dispensing
yeah,
the calling
that's
cards from the enemy's own airship. What a truly impeccable strategy.
How much you want to bet the police are already all over that thing?
Aw, won't it be sad when they find out we were broadcasting from a remote location? Nice job, Monens and Kichi.
Yeesh. That was some contraption you put together.
You did good too, Sophia.
Let's go.
All I did was search the web for a blueprint we could use. Was it okay for us to leave it on the airship, though?
I care about that.
Nah, I built it using a bunch of junk parts you can find just about anywhere. We're in the clear.
Word has certainly reached Konoe by now.
Yeah, but couldn't have added a little more spice there, Gramps?
To the criminal tyrant masquerading as a hero, Sir Akira Konoe. All subsequent references will henceforth be shortened to Party A. Party A has wronged multiple innocents by flaunting a false sense of justice and...
Party A?
It's an arrest warrant. Is there a problem?
It's supposed to be a calling card. What the hell is this Party A crap?
Oh, shut up. Real big talk comes from the guy who screwed up his
Oh, Ryuji. Ooh. It was interesting, I will give it that.
It's very much Senkichi-san's style. I thought it was different.
Fine, whatever. If things go go well, hopefully this will be the last one.
The last calling card. Kinda sad when you think about it.
Hey, this fight's just getting started.
Alright, here we go. Time for the big finish.
Something about people being hypocrites. They're literally never. They're basically Sakura. Yeah, I think he had. That's why something never was a white leg to begin with. All right, let's go. Wait, why? You are petty. What? All right.
Is everybody ready?
Whoa. Yeah, that's wrong. Let's do this.
Let's change Konoe's heart and put an end to this.
Yeah, let's give it everything we've got. We're here. What's our next move?
Game's definitely acting like he's the last villain. Of course, we all know it's not that complicated at this point. I almost wish I could put technical high on you too. Almost. But that would make you way too powerful. Oh, more security? Okay.
Alright, let's get moving.
Sorry to keep you waiting, you goat prick.
We're here to straighten out that crooked heart of yours.
So you've come. A warm welcome to the terrorists who toy with others' hearts in the name of their self-righteous justice. The infamous Phantom Thieves.
As if you've any right to talk. You who repeatedly takes control of whomever you please.
And you even tried to pass us off as a bunch of killers. You're the real bad guy here.
Huh. It would appear you haven't realized just how similar we are.
What?
We're one and the same. We both detest this rotten society and struggle day after day to combat it. With our power to change hearts, we strive to incite change among the masses.
Don't kid yourself. There's no way you're the same as us.
We all know about your past. It must have been terrible for you, but still, what you're doing now makes you no better than a common criminal.
I change hearts in order to exterminate the evils of this world. Are we not essentially the same?
If you're leaving it at that sentence, and if that were the only thing you were actually doing, you would have a point. But you're not...
I'm simply introducing a system to keep things in order. And by creating monarchs, I'm ensuring everything plays out according to plan.
What are you talking about?
When the cognitive world revealed itself to me, I took it as an act of divine revelation. It was my birthright to change this godforsaken planet. With the cognitive world in my grasp, I could wipe all evil from the face of the earth. I would not waste such an incredible gift.
Man.
In order to see that dream realized, I needed a world that could be controlled.
No, wait.
What do you mean?
I needed a world that would allow me to erase even the slightest traces of evil from people's subconscious minds. To that end, I required something that could reach everyone and bring them to submission. Yes, it seems AI was the solution to that problem. Thus, the next step was to acquire Emma and have it learn more about cognitive science at the research lab in Okinawa. The end results were the jails created by Emma. Unique cognitive worlds in which no heart, no matter how cold, can resist being changed.
You're saying Emma made the jails?
So that's why the jails were left standing even after we defeated the mob.
Yeah, it's basically like how Mementos itself.
The jail's area of effect only covers roughly one city. Peculiar how such a phenomenal power has such a limited range. In order to change the hearts of all humanity, I needed nothing short of an army of monarchs. So I began gathering pawns, powerless, lamenting puppets who felt as hopeless on this earth as I once did. And
Oh
you know what
boy.
happens when you
You're
break
an
like
evil
that?
Joker. You're more of an evil Joker than Shido was. You're also an evil... You're an evil Joker, and you're an evil... Maruki.
With the monarchs I'd personally selected, I could change the hearts of the festering rabble that calls this rotten place home. With the monarchs at my command, I could change the heart of anyone who dares step out of line. That was the endgame. Operation Oraculi. But you phantom thieves had to show up and ruin everything.
So when we started taking down your jails, you got scared that your plan would fail. That's why you used the police and turned Akane into a monarch. It was all an attempt to stop us.
It's not too late. I can still erase these obstacles and start over. You're still so naive. But eventually, even you will come to understand. Fight all you want. The most you can do is change the hearts of a scant few. Don't you see that my way is far more efficient?
So everything will be fine as long as you're the one making all the decisions? Who do you think you are? Some kind of god?
You're just forcing your ideas on everyone else!
What foolish logic. So when you change people's hearts, it's right. But when someone else does it, it's wrong.
You know, given what we know about his backstory and... Right, okay. Here's the thing. A lot of people... The evils of free will trope in general has very limited use in media, precisely because it always comes down to this one argument. It's bad because of this. It always comes down to the fact that there needs to be something wrong with the plan. If your whole thing, Utopia villains in general, they're very monotonous. Because the goal they're doing needs to always fail. It needs to always fail, and it's not inherently something you can call compelling, because it's just a weird it's a golden means fallacy as a character type. You cannot make these types of characters right, necessarily, and that's why they always feel so samey. The problem here is that Konoe is technically right. And because the monarchs are all people who suffered tremendously, he's technically right on the letter. What he's doing is wrong. These questions are always marked with the context of, but I'm actually just a criminal scumbag in reality, because on the face of it, people can't really disagree with what I'm saying. So I need to be a villain whose villainy has very little to do with what I was actually doing.
I've built an entire infrastructure for changing hearts. What was impossible for you, I have made a reality. As a hero, I will reign over the whole world with infallible justice.
And then there is a part. Saying you want to rule over the world, take over the world, the main difference between what the fan thieves do is that they really only go after people who are going after those people. But they're still brainwashing people to do it, realistically. It's just that the moral here has to be about something else. Like, things are that bad that you have to resort to these means in order to find some sort of justice. But the thing is, they always hold themselves their own standards.
You used Akane for this ridiculous plan of yours? She was just an innocent girl. Everyone you've made a monarch had some form of trauma. But you treated them like tools. Even toyed with their lives. You don't know the first thing about justice.
Then do you believe you could have saved me?
Huh?
Oh. I was expecting this question, though.
Let's say you had been around back then. Could you have saved me from my father? I had nowhere to run. I was just a scared, helpless child left to suffer by himself. Well, could you really have saved me?
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because that's a great moment. I was not expecting this. And it's such a good question, too.
Even now, there are surely others being brought up in the same hell that I was. And yet you've done nothing to help them.
Well, that's...
You only destroy the evils you just happen to come across. But you'll never save everyone.
Okay. Oh boy. That's good. This is actually good, though.
I have the power to change the entire world. No one will ever have to suffer as I did ever again. And to do that, you need something beyond what the Phantom Thieves can offer. You need more than some childish heroic fantasy.
But that's not justice. All you're doing is brainwashing everyone. You're taking away their freedom, who they are.
And what's the difference? Both of us change the hearts of others against their will. So how am I any different from you?
Don't you understand?
What?
For you, changing someone's heart means imprisoning them. But for the Phantom Thieves, it means setting them free. You may steal desires like them, but the Phantom Thieves give people hope. Maybe you don't realize it, but I think, deep down, you know you're nothing like them.
It seems there's little point in discussing this further.
Yeah, the devil's in the details. Those are some really good questions that cannot reasonably be answered.
Which of us truly walks the path of justice?
Not reasonably. Also, kidnapping a kid kinda doesn't... is really dangerously close to child abuse in the first place, so I don't really think you have much of a moral...
So, why not make our own?
Oh, this music! Okay.
The world needs someone willing to fight for its people's justice. A hero to lead them, to unify them.
Okay, now you look like a Sentai hero.
A hero like me!
Well, you look more like the 6th Ranger of a Sentai group, to be completely honest. This game okay. Okay. Alright. I was wondering, I had the Persona 4 5 Strikers soundtrack downloaded, and I was wondering why there was a remake of this song, of Rivers in the Desert in particular. And now I understand it. Because even if Konoe is coming in from a different angle, he's got the same idea that he's saving something, like Shio did. Of course he does. He's a Power Ranger.
Careful, I'm picking up major energy spikes from that thing.
It even looks superpowered.
More like a kid's toy to me. Not doing it. Let's give it all we got.
All traces of evil, none will be left standing.
Yo.
That off quite well.
Maximum firepower. Always prevail against evil.
Steer clear, everyone. Don't want to get hit by that.
There's gotta be an opening somewhere. Just focus on avoiding him for now.
Those guns look familiar, yeah? Badass like a little shot.
It takes a minute for them to fire. You're gonna have to time this carefully.
Bringing a giant robot to a fight, right?
Alright.
I am the hero in this story.
The enemy's not going. It's overloaded.
Now's our chance. Shoot him down.
Oh, didn't even know this was here.
Yes, we got him. This is when we beat him up, right?
This is it.
I know he went.
That combo strike was devastating. Not done yet. Okay, got it.
Yeah, like, the problem is actually the fact that Konoe and the Phantom Thieves are too similar to each other. I said this earlier in a Let's Play, but basically the Phantom Thieves, all of the Monarchs, all of them, could have become Phantom Thieves in a different reality. Like, what was different from what happened to... What was different from what happened to any of these people that was, like...
I've got your back.
All right.
We'd know better than a dictator. We'd all just be told how to live without making any decisions for ourselves. We won't go back to that.
Let's finish this.
So Cash.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Let's go. You're mine. System failure.
The enemy's sorted out. Electricity's your
Come.
Moving up. Don't forget a follow-up attack.
That one's me. Here I go. Persona. Take that. Prepare yourself. Boom. Not yet. How unfortunate. Such an indomitable will, yet you've strayed so far from the path. No matter your feeble, I'll make you pay for that.
Yeah, pretty much the only thing you can say. You're a bad person, but better. So it's like, okay then. Oh, we didn't actually beat. Nope, something else is going on. Frankly, too simple for itself, and we're too far in the game for us having a repeat of the third jail monarch.
Is that it?
Gotta put him down one last time.
Come on, Phantom Thieves.
Like, they're evil Phantom Thieves.
This.
And we got a lightsaber too. Yeah, that's just.
Akira must stand his ground. You must not let
What is this?
He may be our enemy, but you've got to admire his determination.
Mech or not, you're really taking it up a notch. Watch your backs, guys.
Yeah, that's heroic willpower right there.
What is all this? Stuff dropped from the robot?
Oh, he's so weak to lightning. Cool.
What terrifying swordfish.
Don't just swing away at him. Pay close attention to his movements.
Following up. Let me get out. Nuclear attack.
I mean, okay, here's the truth, dude. There actually isn't a straight up difference, if I'm gonna be completely honest. there isn't going to be a difference.
I owe you one.
Watch out, here he comes!
Even if I lose my wings, the fire of justice will never fade! Surrender!
Alright then.
Give up already. I never miss my...
Fine by me, dude.
You can do it. Yeah.
Persona!
Alright then.
Zack! Take this! You show us Why? Why can't you share my vision? I'm living the world of evil, just as you are! We're doing the same thing as the
It's the same thing. Yeah, dude, you have material. Yeah, you're kind of out of material here. We're not really the same thing.
Take a good look at all these guys who've done. You're mine. Make vengeance. Let's go. Take it. It's over. Excellent work. I'm going to.
The hero has to win!
Roger not!
Has to win!
I said it better myself. That's why we're taking you down.
All right, guys, finish him off.
Roger not! Here!
You saw the sign.
I can't lose! Not now!
Well, you just did, apparently.
Stronger every day.
I love... Yeah, finally, Midiharan. Oh boy.
No! Not yet! The hero can't be defeated like this! I am the enforcer of justice! You would deny me, Joker? Our definitions of the word are one and the same!
Dude, even we don't know what justice really is. And we don't mean to say that what we're doing is always right either.
But we're definitely not just gonna sit back while you tell everyone what to do.
It's true, there are days when I wish to immerse myself in my work. Days when I'd rather be wandering around town. There are also days when I wish simply to spend time with those close to me, to throw all of that away and do only what the person in front of you says. Why, at that point, you're nothing but a slave to fate.
All you're doing is taking away people's rights to choose for themselves and denying them their freedom.
When it comes down to it, it's no different from what your father did to you, trampling upon the one thing that makes us human. It's the very evil you claim to hate.
Are you saying I'm the evil one?
We choose the roads we take. We don't let anyone tie us down. And we do so because we want to walk our own paths our own way.
But if I fall here, then what will become of the world?
And this is the ultimate problem with all Utopia villains. Everyone always thinks of the human condition as the problem, and it's a very monotonous problem. So the lesson in pretty much every JRPG that you see with this type of thing is free will rules. And I do agree with that, but that also means using this type of villain is pretty weird. Like, okay, Shin Megami Tensei is built on one half of the driving force of the franchise being free will is evil, let's take it away from you. And that's fine. But you probably should keep it to that character. I don't know.
There are no heroes. I'm the only one who can save it.
Are you sure? I've seen the monarchs and the people whose hearts you've changed.
They didn't look happy at all. I don't think you saved anyone doing what you did.
You know, Konoe, the world is full of evil. And there's plenty of scum out there who seem well beyond redemption. But there are some, like the Phantom Thieves, who refuse to give up. And there are people out there who, thanks to these guys, finally got the courage to crawl their way out of the darkest depths of hell. People who managed to awaken the hero inside themselves. Isn't that how we'll make this world a better place? What you're trying to do will just erase those heroes. Some before they even get their chance. Can anybody really know peace if they're forced to be stuck that way all the time?
I'd be erasing the heroes.
Konoe, it's not the people who need saving. If anyone needs it, it's you.
Huh?
Ever since you killed your father all those years ago, all you've ever done is run away, rotten as he was, having to live with the pain of killing your own flesh and blood, knowing that you could be caught at any moment. You were alone. And getting stronger was the only way you could protect yourself.
You're right. I killed my father. And I lied to escape the punishment. I called it justice, hoping that there'd never come a day when I had to face the truth. But what I did back then was just evil.
Then you know what you need to do, Konoe. The hero you keep inside needs to save you from that evil.
The hero I keep inside, I have to save myself. I see now. It's been right there with me, all along. Very well. I admit defeat. I'll confess my crimes and accept my punishment, whatever it may be. I'll destroy Emma as well. You have my word. Phantom Thieves. If it's possible, I only ask that you please prove to the world that I was defeated by the real heroes of this story. Ones with a true sense of justice. Thank you.
That's our cue. Let's get out of here, guys.
She's smoking drinking. I'm surprised she can twerk as much as she can twerk.
Not me. Not me at all.
Oh, that was a close one.
So your sin was arrogance.
Now we just have to wait and see.
We certainly learned a lot. Emma, Konoe's big plan?
Konoe said he taught cognitive science to Emma in order to create jails. Shutting down Emma should mean the jails will finally disappear.
So our names are probably in the clear too, right?
Well, that depends on Konoe's confession, but I'm thinking it'll probably work out that way. What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just those things you said back there. It was nice to hear you talk.
Something about cheating.
Agreed, though, in all honesty.
Cheating. I don't
I
care.
can't say I thought all of what Konoe said was wrong.
That
However,
person.
your words reminded me of precisely why we do this, Senkichi.
That's one of the big reasons why we started the Phantom Thieves in the first place. To give courage to people.
Yeah, that speech was top, Senkichi. Gotta give you props for that one.
Any more of this, and I'd say you were proud of me. Anyway, we've done what we set out to do. So, in the meantime...
It's...
Since we're still here in Osaka, maybe we should get something to eat?
Hell yeah! Osaka Feast Round 2 coming at ya!
Then let's get our butts in gear. I'm talking deep-fried skewers, pork buns, okonomiyaki.
Oh man, what else?
We've done nothing but eat since we got to Osaka.
You're young. Don't worry about it. Today's on me. Get whatever you want.
Woohoo! Gramps got a heart of gold!
Leave the search to me. I'll find us whatever you guys want.
And our tour guide's coming in clutch.
Sheesh, don't get too carried away, guys. We've got big changes on the horizon, you know?
Osaka has a lot of top-tier sushi vendors, too.
Sushi? What are we waiting for?
Not so fast. Let us not forget the blowfish and crab hot pots.
Hot pot again? Eh, whatever. Still down.
Hey, take it easy, you guys.
People always regret saying, food's on me whenever they make the offer. Oh, what was that? Didn't get to see it.
I am Akira Konoe, founder and CEO of Mediz. On behalf of the company, I have an announcement of grave importance. Recently, I stated my company had been targeted by the Phantom Thieves in an attempt to discredit our company. I now admit that this was a total fabrication, with no truth to it whatsoever. I, Akira Konoe, am the true culprit. I devised a plan to accuse the Phantom Thieves of a terrorist plot, so I could conceal my own heinous crimes. Specifically, so I could abuse Emma and gain control of people's hearts. I publicly admit the virtual assistant app, Emma, contains a function that allows me to manipulate other people. Using specific language, I could change their hearts and make them do as I wished. Yes, this process is essentially brainwashing, and I have scores of evidence proving it works. The change of heart epidemic that has plagued this nation is entirely my own doing. By controlling people's hearts, I was able to make them do my bidding across the entire country.
You're an hero.
Including horrific crimes. This includes the death of Shuzo Ubukata, the head researcher of our Okinawa research facility. Instead of taking responsibility for my actions, I shifted the blame onto the Phantom Thieves. I must also confess...
You know, now I think about it, he looks like Tony Stark. He looks like Robert Downey Jr. Jesus Christ. Why did it take me this long to not see it? Like, if you told me this was an anime rendition of Tony Stark, I would believe you instantly. Jeez.
I took my father's life.
Wow, it took me so... Oh, God. The way his shadow self suited up in the world felt a little bit Iron Man-like, too. Wow, I'm slow.
As of today, I will be stepping down as CEO of Mediz and
That's good.
turning myself in.
But either way...
Emma will be shut down. The AI will be wiped from the surface. All these terrible things were
the fact that you don't
done for nothing, but my own selfish desires. So now I must do the right thing and bring myself back to justice.
Controlling people's hearts? Is that real?
Wait, Emma? Like the app Emma?
Oh shit! Better delete that.
Inoue-san! I thought you were a hero to this country!
I knew it. I knew the Phantom Thieves were really the good guys. Nice try there.
Oh yeah!
Yes! It really worked! A comeback win for the Phantom Thieves.
We've brought down the mastermind. Looks like the case is finally closed.
Once we confirm Emma's no longer running, our work will be done.
Yep. Once that's done, everything's up to the police and the courts. In fact, I'll head over and pick him up now.
Good luck.
I hope it goes well for you.
Yep. Well, off I go.
Now, what should the rest of us do?
We'll probably hear all about it tomorrow. At that point, I suppose we should get back to Tokyo.
So we're finally nearing the end of our journey.
What say we wrap it up with a round of sightseeing? It looks like Osaka has plenty to check out.
Ooh, sounds good here.
So, once once the jails disappear, the trip will be over. You think so? It felt like an instant to me. Hey, do you remember the deal we made? I joined the Phantom Thieves, and in return, I learned about the heart. I've experienced so much on this journey, and learned all sorts of feelings, but I still don't truly understand the heart. All this time, I've had the same query. What is the difference between you all and Kanoe? He was trying to help people, wasn't he? And the Phantom Thieves do the same thing. However, everyone instead argues that Kanoe was wrong. What exactly was wrong? That is true. Kanoe didn't have any true companions. Like all of you, but there's something else. The Phantom Thieves lived their lives following their beliefs. But Kanoe and his monarchs, they couldn't do that. The Phantom Thieves must have strong hearts to live as they do. When our journey ends, I won't be able to help you anymore, and our deal will be finished. If the jails disappear, I won't be able to learn about myself anymore. What should I do? If I had a strong heart like the Phantom Thieves, maybe then I could choose my own path.
Now, hang on there, Sophia. I think you got the wrong idea. Just because we're going back to Tokyo, that doesn't mean your deal's up, right?
Of course.
Really?
I mean, you don't need the jails to learn about the heart.
The jails may go away, but we've still learned a whole lot on this trip. There's gotta be some evidence about your past here in the real world. So how's about we all go looking for it together?
Oh, you too.
Come on now, don't get me going too. We're all friends here. Feel free to hang out in this guy's phone as long as you like. In fact, we'd welcome the company.
Thank you.
Yo, what's the holdup, guys?
Whoops. Looks like we're being slowpokes. Let's get going.
Mr. Kanoe, what is going on?
Everything you said, was that true?
Please, settle down. I'm sure Mr. Kanoe had his reasons for...
It's fine. I admit I've made so much trouble for you. I'm entirely to blame. I'm on my way to turn myself into the police now. I apologize for leaving the company in such a state.
Mr. Kanoe.
Allow us to spare you the drive.
Excuse me, who are...
We're the police. Akira Kanoe, you are under arrest. I'll spare you the list of charges.
How great it is to return a favor, Akira Kanoe.
And you are?
The last monarch you installed was my only daughter. You toyed with and ruined countless lives, and now it'll be for nothing. You even used an innocent, grieving child for your own benefit. You're taking responsibility for what you've done.
I'm so sorry. I was so desperate. I disregarded something so important. Free will. I was on the verge of stamping out what makes us truly human. I haven't turned out any different from my own father.
On your feet. We'll hear it all at the station. All about the connection between Iwata and the top brass on our force.
There's nothing you can do to earn my forgiveness. But your confession can save the lives of a whole bunch of people. It's what you wanted, right? Now's your time to be the hero. It's all up to you.
Why would you... Yeesh. Really? This is like one of the only times we see you in this goddamn office, and there's no dialogue. Really?
No. What?
The one... So wait, Konoe was literally controlling everything for this dude.
In that case...
Okay, let's see here. Spirit Striker. One more attacks restore attacker speed, and all attacks restore party speed. Oh! All that saving was for everything there. Now then. Okay, so I have to walk over here. Okay. Why would you know? Like, what?
Huh?
Are you reading this?
Come on, come on!
Superb!
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there! Oh,
Mm-hmm. Aww. What's the plan? Yes. If that's so...
Yeah, let's keep it small.
So...
yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
You're gonna come here to date with someone who would be...
really?
Yep, yep.
This is an optional scene as well, because I'm pretty sure the reason you can't go with the dudes is because they're by themselves.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, you can stay with us.
Good grief.
So let's toast to this totally closed case.
Cheers!
Alright.
Soda really hits the spot after a job done right.
Okay, Gramps.
I'm curious, why Universal Land anyway?
You've gotta hit up Universal Land when you go to Osaka. Plus, I thought it'd make a fitting atmosphere for our celebration.
Ah, nice one, Lady Ann. You really know how to pick 'em.
I
Dude,
have
you should try to get a job here.
absolutely no
Make it
idea
huge in your
why.
Phantom Thief form.
Hey, don't treat me like some kind of mascot.
This place really brings back memories of celebrating last year. We shared a lot of our lives together.
Not just as Phantom Thieves.
Although this experience was quite different from our time opposing the palace rulers, Alice Hiragi, Ango Natsume, Mariko Hyodo, Akira Konoe, there's no mistake they needed stopping. They each had very complex circumstances. This isn't to negate the crimes they committed, but it's impossible to simply write them off as evil.
You're right. They had all suffered so much.
Everyone loses their way or faces hardship at some point. And it always has the potential to make a permanent impact on someone. But the biggest testament to a person's character is what they do after their hardship.
As for the monarchs, they were all taken advantage of while they were lost. They changed the hearts of those around them to fit their ideals, and refused to accept their true selves.
Still, such a fate could easily befall any one of us. If someone came to me, claiming to hold the means to solve all my problems when I was at my most hurt and desperate, I can't say I wouldn't have wound up in the same conundrum.
That's the fairest answer I can give.
Just fine.
There you go, trying to sound cool again.
If any of us were in trouble, none of the rest would leave him behind like that. I'd be totally screwed without you guys, but when I'm with you, I feel like I can take on the world.
Ryuji.
That's true. We should especially keep a close eye on Ryuji.
Ooh, the fist of justice may rise again yet.
Why's that gotta be the first thing you jump to?
He has a point. So long as we have each other, we will never stray from our path, no matter how painful.
The Phantom Thieves are going to be fine. I guarantee it.
Why are you saying that like you're not one of us, huh? You're a Phantom Thief too.
Right. Sophia, Zenkichi, and all of us make up the Phantom Thieves.
Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Yeah, I want
Let's
the...
keep the good times rolling and live it up one last night in Osaka.
Oh boy, Japanese food. But I'm not giving up on this fast. Nah.
My head's killing me. I'm still feeling all that soda from last night, too.
I'm quite nauseous as well.
Symptoms
There's
processed. You have what you call hangovers. Is that right?
Soda doesn't give people hangovers. It's more like that one stuffed his face too much, and that one whacked his head on the ceiling when he got too rowdy.
Oh, I understand.
Seriously, don't misinform Sophia with such stupidity.
Sounds like you damn kids are just as rambunctious as ever.
Zenkichi! We saw the news. Nice work bringing in Konoe.
Thank you for all your efforts.
Yep, but there's still one last perp I've got to bring in.
That's right. Owada.
I'm flying back to Tokyo pretty soon. Sounds like we'll be going our separate ways for now.
I guess that's all I can say.
Well, I do still have some time left. I suppose I should send my partners off right.
Alright then, so...
Speaking of which...
Search. Alright.
Got a sec? Well, in that case...
Alright then. Since we did Zenkichi's side quest earlier, we can get an accessory from him.
Thanks. Oh, yeah.
Police baton keychain. If I'm feeling up to it, it's probably the best answer. Alright then. So what's the difference between this and... So what I'm currently wearing for Joker is the idol sticker, which boosts the rate at which I can build up my showtime gauge by an incredibly high amount. Police baton. Baton keychain. High physical damage reduction. That's actually pretty good too. I'll get it to Morgana. So this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Konoe, I had a lot to say about Konoe and the nature of utopian villains and all that stuff. And I hope that didn't... I don't really get the opportunity to talk about my thoughts that much during these Let's Plays, so I'm glad that Konoe got those questions out there. He made me think. And I think that's more important than anything else. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. We take on, well, move on to the rest of the game.